everybody. I'm back with my June TBR list, and I didn't get too crazy with my June TBR because it's summertime, my kids are out of school. I want to have some time with my kids, enjoying activities with them, going swimming and being outside and doing lots of fun things. So I tried to keep my list fairly small. And I have a few kind of on standby in case I finish this list, then I know what I'll go to. But I'll just talk about the ones that are my main goal for the month. Kingsbane by Claire Legrand, which I read Furyborn last month and I really enjoyed it. And I'm currently reading Kingsbane, which is why I just have the cover, as I pull those off while I read them because I want to keep them safe. So I'm really eager to finish this one and see how it goes. And then I have Smoke and Mirrors by Savannah Roberts. This one is interesting. 2107, Newburgh, New York. Winter is coming, more brutal than ever. The American people are starving and freezing to death. Meanwhile, the June police force continues to exert their power over everyone. They hoard food for themselves, get drunk on elixir, and kill without mercy. The financial capital, New York, ruled by the Chain Council, is the only refuge, but it would be suicide to make the 60-mile trek on foot during the winter. Marion needs to escape her past, and the walls of New York City are all that keep it at bay. Christina is sick and requires the warmth and medicine New York City provides. Penn wants an easygoing, perfect life that comes with freedom from the June. Calvin lost his parents to the same sickness that now grips his sister, and he can't afford to lose someone else. Rihanna just wants to have fun with the only family she's ever known and is excited to go outside and experience the world. Derek wants to save the ragtag group of orphans he calls his family, but he fears the price of the journey will be too high. And when the tragic events happen to one of his family members, Derek decides to risk the journey to New York City in hopes that his family will finally have the safety and protection they deserve. It'll be dangerous, but the group is willing to face it together. If only their past could stay buried in the snow. So this one, I think, is going to be really good. Savannah Roberts is a great writer. I read a little novella she wrote. You guys can look at one of my other reviews to see that. And I really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to reading this one. That is also, by the same author, I am planning to read The Villager. I have an art copy of it. And I'm going to be part of a blog tour for when the book releases. So I'm really looking forward to The Villager. It sounds really interesting. So make sure to keep an eye on my blog so you can see when that comes up. I'm going to be doing an interview with the author. So lots of good things coming up. Queens of Finburn. I really enjoyed the Three Dark Nights series, and I'm eagerly awaiting for book 4 to come out. So in the meantime, I thought that I would start reading the little novellas that Kendar Blake has written on it. And this one also includes the Young Queens and the Oracle Queens. So I'll probably just read it all while I should be reading all of it. So I'm really kind of excited to see these little side stories. Should be lots of fun. The Young Queen. Maribel, Arsenault, and Catherine aren't always plotting each other's death. They used to be together, just 3 sisters, alone in a glen. Get a rare look at the young queens after they were born, before they were separated, during a short period of time when they were protected and loved one another, from their birth until they were claimed by their families. This is the story of the 3 sisters' lives before they were a stake. The Oracle Queen. The legendary reign of the last Oracle Queen is one tinged with blood and horror. Paranoid, ruthless, and utterly mad, Queen Elizabeth's obsessive mistrust led to the senseless slaying of the three entire house of innocent people. At least that's the unchallenged tale carried down from generation to generation. But what really happened? Discover the true story behind the queen, who, though born with the gift of sight, could not force her swift and sudden fall from power until it was too late. So I'm excited to see those, to read those stories. There should be lots of entertainment there, I think. Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. I don't care for this cover. I wish I had a different cover, but this is what I found in a used bookstore for cheap, so, you know, beggars can't be choosers. But I am excited for this story. I'm sure you all know about it. We've heard about it many times. It's been made into a movie. And so I'm really looking forward to getting to read this one. And next I have The Darkest Star by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I really, really, really love the Look series. It's one of my favorite series. In fact, I just reread it earlier this year just so I could have it fresh in my mind before I dug into The Darkest Star. And I am so, so excited to read this one. And just look at that gorgeous, gorgeous cover. It is amazing. 17-year-old Evie Dasher knows firsthand the devastating consequences of humanity's war with the stunning, otherworldly Luxon. Evie was just a kid when the aliens were defeated, but her life was forever changed when her father, Sergeant Jason Dasher, was killed during one of the deadly battles. When Evie is caught up in a raid at a notorious club known as one of the few places where humans and the surviving Luxon can mingle freely, she meets Luke, an unnaturally beautiful guy she initially assumes is Luxon, but he is in fact something much more secret and much more dangerous. Her growing desire to know Luke will lead her deeper and deeper into a world she's only heard about, revealing secrets long buried, a betrayal that could tear her life apart, and an attraction that could be the very end of her. So I'm really looking forward to this one. And then I have Wicked Saints, which I've actually already read, so I don't know if I'll read it since it was recent, but I might just skim through it because this is the book of the month that my book club picked, and I want it fresh in my mind for our discussion on it. It's by Emily A. Duncan, and this book is great. I already know how good it is. So you guys make sure that you pick it up and read it. And if you want to talk about it, you can join my Facebook book club, which I'll put the link down below. That's it. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And thanks for watching. Bye.